In this lecture, I am going to teach you cause and effect essay. The topic is related to obesity. Today, more people are obese than ever before. What, in your opinion, are the primary causes of this? What are the main effects of this epidemic? Now, what should be your first step? Well, whatever you did in opinion and discussion essay, you have to do exactly same thing here. And that is what? Brainstorming. You have to brainstorm on the topic. So that is going to be your first step. Now think about the causes. So what are the causes of obesity or increase in weight? When you are not exercising, okay, or when you are consuming too much junk food, microwave food, okay, fast food, then it could be like sedentary lifestyle. Well, that would get covered in the exercise part itself. So these two are the, I think, two main reasons, and they are more than enough to write a 200-word essay. Inactive lifestyle, a sedentary lifestyle, and consumption of fast food. Then what about effects? So when you are obese, when you are overweight, what problem you would face? The first problem is like our first effect of obesity is related to your health. So you may face health related issues. Well, you can name any like issue. Diabetes is there, heart diseases are there, and certain cancers also. Then you could face problem with your productivity. Okay, so that also you can define. Well, I think these two are more than enough. So I will go with what? I will go with health and productivity. That's all. Overweight people are not that much productive. Why? Because they are not that much active. They have to put, more effort to do a particular work as compared to others. And they often feel stressed. They often feel tired. So this affects their, work capacity. And in turn, it affects their productivity. So I'm going to explain in that way. So these are the causes and effects. Now coming on to your structural part. So what I am going to do, I am going to follow same structure. First one is going to be my introduction. Okay, introduction paragraph. In introduction paragraph, my first statement is going to be what? Paraphrasing. Okay, then I am going to write outline statement. Now we are not going to write opinion here. In introduction, in opinion and discussion essay, I was writing opinion also. Like I agree with this view or I disagree with this view. But here in this essay, I have to just write outline. You cannot write opinion here. They are just asking you causes. You can say like, I think so and so cause is there of obesity. Okay. So that's all about this one. Then second paragraph is going to be your, well, main body paragraph. Okay, and it would be what? It would be main body paragraph. It would be your cause. Okay, you can write just one cause or you can write two causes. Make sure that you are not writing more than 300 words. Otherwise, you won't be getting marks in the form. Okay, form criteria. Now coming on to its structure. First you are going to state a cause. Okay, first sentence is going to be what? Your first cause. Then you are going to support that statement. I would say explanation. Okay, then you are going to write second cause, then explanation. That's all. So you are going to follow this particular structure. Okay, guys. Then you have main body paragraph number 2. This was your first one. You are going to follow exactly same structure. And instead of causes, you are going to write what? Effects. That's all, guys. So first it is going to be your first effect, then its explanation, then after that second effect, and then its explanation. So this is going to be my structure. And you know the fourth paragraph is always what? Conclusion. So this is my structure. Now how to draft sentences. So I am very much clear about brainstorming, exercise, fast food, health and productivity, effects. Uh, First of all, about paraphrasing. Now I have like 2 3 options here. Okay. Well, not for paraphrasing statement, for outline. So I will just like decide in end whether to go with let's say option number 1 or 2. Why? Because if I feel like introduction, if I feel like there are more words in introduction as compared to paragraph number second and third, then I will change my introduction paragraph. So based on number of words, I will decide which format or template to go for. So let's start first of all paraphrasing. So what is the statement? Today more people are obese than ever before. So this is a statement. Now how can I write this statement in my own words? So you can say like obesity is increasing day by day. Okay, its number is increasing. Overweight people are number of overweight people is constantly increasing. It is one of the big problems. So you can just draft this statement, or I would say paraphrase this statement in this way. So let me start. I will say obesity is one of the biggest problems. Well, I should mention health problems that we face today, and the number of overweight people is constantly increasing. That's all. You can write day by day, or that is up to you. Okay, so this is my paraphrasing statement. You can also write, now there is another way. You can write something, some journal statement about obesity, and then you paraphrase it. Like the number of obese people is more than, or number of obese people is increasing day by day. Okay, that is like your paraphrasing statement. And before that, you just give some brief intro about obesity. That is up to you. For me, the paraphrasing statement, this one is more than enough. Now coming on to your causes, I have like 2 3 options here. The first one is very simple. This I suggest to my those students who feel like they cannot write on their own. Okay, so if you are short of time, or you are you are not good in English, then you can go for this statement. This essay discuss discuss the causes and effects of obesity in the forthcoming paragraphs, followed by a reasoned conclusion. Okay, so this is my outline. First, this is the option. Now I can write same statement in little different way. Okay, my statement is going to be this one. Firstly, I will write firstly, this essay will discuss the causes and then the effects of obesity in the second paragraph. Or I can say, and secondly, will discuss its effects, will talk about the effects. Okay. And secondly, will talk, discuss, that is up to you. Okay. Let's say discuss its effects in the forthcoming paragraph, followed by a reasoned conclusion. Now, here the benefit is like firstly and secondly, you have two connecting words. Okay. But instead of writing discuss again and again, firstly this essay will discuss, you can say, and secondly will talk how it affects. Okay. And secondly will talk, that also is the option. And if you feel like your statement is not correct, then you can simply say, and then its effects. We'll discuss the causes and then its effects in the forthcoming paragraph. That is also okay. And then its effects. Okay. Then you can again write uh, something similar. You can say, firstly, now it is going to be exactly same statement. I'm just going to change little bit wording here. This essay will discuss the, instead of simply saying causes, I will say we'll discuss the main reasons behind this epidemic, and secondly, so now I will say, and secondly, discuss its effects, okay, in the forthcoming paragraph. So that's all. You can even write then also. So that is up to you. Okay, done. So instead of simply saying causes, I am saying the main reasons behind this epidemic. Okay, so this is also done. Now coming on to next option. Next option is, again I am going to change only these two three words. So I will say, firstly this essay will discuss, instead of using discuss again and again, I will say examine the main reasons, or examine the reasons why people are becoming obese. So this one, and then the effects of obesity, and then the effects of obesity on people's health and society, followed by a reasoned conclusion. Or means, if you don't want to discuss that much in detail, like I discussed this point, productivity, right? So instead of society and country also you can write, if people's productivity is less, it will affect country also. Okay, so that is up to you. If you don't want to discuss all the things, simply say, and the effects of obesity on people's health, then in the forthcoming paragraph, followed by a reasoned conclusion. So this is my third option. So if you ask me like whether I will go for this one, or this one, I will say I'll go for this one. Okay, so I will keep this particular one. What's the reason? Because this one is far better than your other three options. Now if you ask me, do I have something similar for paraphrasing statement? No. For we cannot write a fixed template for paraphrasing statement. That is not possible at all. Okay, you have to define this one in your words. You have to write this one on your own. There is no other option. So only you have to put effort here. Here it is up to you. Means, let's say if you are getting essay, what are the causes and effects of global warming? So you will simply say, firstly, this essay will examine the reasons, or this essay will discuss the causes of global warming. and then the effects, followed by a reason conclusion. Now, in the same way, firstly, this essay will examine the reasons behind global warming, and then the effects of global warming on people's health, or let's say society, whatever. Okay, you can write in that way. So now I'm done with my introduction paragraph. Okay, these two statements are there. Let me copy all this and then I will check like how many words I have got. So I'll just copy it here. Then my introduction, well, paraphrasing, and then this one is my outline. So I have got how many words here? I have got 51. That's all, guys. So I don't think that you will get 70, 80 here. In introduction and discussion essay, well, in opinion and discussion essay, I was writing 70, 80 words. But here, I think like you would be getting maximum like 40 only. Means just imagine like if you are writing this particular one. So you would be getting 19. Okay, these are 19 words and these are like 21. So 40 only. Okay. Now let's jump on to our paragraph number 2, that is causes. Now I have to first explain the main cause or the first cause. So how I'm going to start? I will say like I have to define the first cause. My first cause is what? Like consumption of fast food. Okay. Now I'm getting one more idea. In the opinion essay, I stated the exact cause in outline. Okay, if you remember, I have done that also. So even I can do something similar here. So let me just show you. So I will say, firstly, this essay uh, will discuss the causes. Okay, will discuss the causes. Or I can write little bit in a different way. I will say causes are okay. I will write this essay will examine the reasons. No, instead of that, I will say will discuss the causes such as what unhealthy eating habits, and lack of, let's say, physical activity. Okay, so this is going to be my sentence related to that cause, and then I will say uh, and then the effects, but this statement would be unnecessarily long, so I will write this one in this way: causes and effect causes such as unhealthy eating habits and lack of physical activity will be discussed in this essay along with the effects obesity has on people's health and society. And society, let's say people health and country also I can write. Okay, so you can write now here also, like you can say firstly this essay will discuss the causes such as unhealthy eating habits, and then the causes, well, you can write in same way. Okay, I was thinking like that this statement may not be that much good, but it's okay, you can write. So discuss the causes such as lack of physical activity, so I will just write examine the reasons. Will instead of this I will say will discuss the causes such as and then the effects of obesity on people. That's all, guys. So even this statement is even better than my first one. Okay, so you see now how many options I've got: first one, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Only like I have to put effort on this particular part. Okay, this part. Rest, I would say this is your template. What is template? Firstly, this essay will discuss the causes such as, if you can define the cause in one word or two words, then you write such as. Otherwise, you go with this statement. Okay. If you can define the cause in one or two words, then write causes such as, and then its effects again. Define that one. What are the effects? Otherwise, you have this template. Okay, done. So this is our I would say template or common phrase. You can use this one in any essay. Okay, in any cause and effect essay. So what I'll do, I will go with this particular one, the final one, because this is better than my first statement. Okay, now how many words I have got? So I have got around 56, that's all. So by just adding 5 more words, I feel my outline is better than the first one. If you feel like this statement is unnecessarily long, like how many words are there? 35. Well, 35 words are too much actually. Okay, you have to take care of this thing also. Your sentence should not be unnecessarily long. Okay, so now I'm checking now, like there are 35 words, so better I will go with this one. Okay, I don't want the reader, to read this much long statement. Now, how many are there? Well, I have got 26 now and overall 47. So this is okay. Okay. Now coming on to its causes. So I will start in the simple way. The primary cause. The primary cause of obesity is the excessive consumption of fast food, or you can say junk food, that is up to you. Firstly, the primary cause, you can write in that way also, because I have already used this one. If you have already used firstly, then you cannot write it here. Because it will look like you are using same word again and again. Okay. So because in my introduction I have not written firstly here, so I will write it here. Firstly, okay. Firstly, then I will say the primary cause. So it is up to you whether to go with this, connecting word or not. Otherwise, you can just keep it like this only. The primary cause of obesity is the excessive consumption of fast food. Then define this one. Explain your statement. What do you mean by this one? So I will say junk or fast foods. Junk, well, I'll go with fast foods. Fast foods are rich in calories. Okay, are rich in calories and unhealthy fats. And when people consume more calories than their body can burn, it converts the excessive, okay, or excess calories into fat. Okay, so this is my statement. Fast food are rich in calories and unhealthy fats, and when people consume more calories than their body can burn it, it converts the excess calories into fat. So this is my statement. Now you need to state that how this causes causing obesity. So what I will say, due to this, and you have to put comma, people gain weight and become obese. That's all, guys. So this is explanation. First cause are main, statement. Then you explain it. Okay. Now comes your second cause. What was my second cause? My second cause, well, this was my first one. Second cause is your exercising part. So coming on to your exercising part, I can use words such as inactive lifestyle, sedentary lifestyle, no physical activity. Okay, so I will say, in addition to that, or another cause of obesity is the sedentary lifestyle that most of us lead. So this is my main statement, that sedentary lifestyle is the another cause. Okay, now I need to explain that how it is causing obesity. What is sedentary lifestyle? Uh, when people don't exercise, they don't get involved in physical activities. So when they are not doing any physical activity, they won't be burning extra energy they are consuming. So that would be getting stored as a fat. Again, same thing. So I will start in same way. Most people do not exercise or get involved in physical activities. Okay, in physical activities, they do not use the energy provided by the food they eat, and energy the extra energy they consume is stored by the body as a fat. Now, I don't want to write same statement that they become obese. Okay, that's all. So this is my explanation. So I gave the statement, then explained. In the same way, second statement, then explanation. Okay, so this is my cause and effect paragraph. Now let me just check like how many statement words are there in my second paragraph. So I think I would be getting something like 40 to 50. Well, I think around 60, because we have like two extra sentences here. So it would be in the range of 55 to 60. Okay, so we have got how many? Well, it is too much, 97. So overall, how many words I have got so far? 144. So if I'm writing, let's say 60 or 70 in the third paragraph, so number of words would be like 210. And then if I'm writing 25 words in the conclusion paragraph, 230. And what is the range? 200 to 300. So that is more than enough if I'm writing 230 words. Okay, so this is okay. Now if I'm writing, let's say just 60 here, so 60 plus let's say these 47, 107, then I have to write like 70 or minimum like 80, so that I am on the safer side. Okay, but now as I have written more than 90, so it is okay. You need to make sure like you're taking care of punctuation and everything. Just remember like here I am using your this one spell check, but there in the exam you won't be getting anything. So you need to be careful with your spelling. And I'm not making actually spelling mistake. These are like your typing mistakes only. So if I'm typing this in the notepad, I would be proofreading my essay in the end, and I'm sure like I would be able to point out all the mistakes. So now let's jump on to our paragraph number 3, which is what affects. So first effect. What is the first effect? Well, it affects people's health. So I will say obesity affects people's health and productivity. Okay, I won't be writing that one here. Or instead of writing this much short sentence, I will say first of all, obesity affects people's health. Okay, people's health. Then I will say obesity, it increases the risk of many health issues. Okay, let me explain it here. It increases the risks of many health issues, or instead of, well, I have already used issues word, so I will say problems, such as you define like three problems, or you say many health problems, including let's say diabetes. Then you can write like heart diseases. Then, and let's say, well, these two are enough, no need to write more. Okay, including let's say diabetes and heart diseases. You can add few more, that is up to you. Okay, then do you need to explain more? Well, if you have any example, you can give. For example, in a study conducted by like that is up to you. Okay, you can use some kind of template also in this way. Like for example, in a study conducted by XYZ, let's say university or whatever, it was found that, okay, it was found that, or a study showed that, like whatever like percentage is there, XYZ percentage of people are suffering from XYZ of percentage of obese people are suffering from so and so disease. So you can justify your statement in that way. But in case if you are not sure about example, do not write. Okay, you it should not look like your example is a fake one. Now, what about the second effect? Second effect was your productivity. So I will say, secondly, it affects the productivity of the country. Okay, of the country, and instead of writing the, I will say of a country, as unhealthy citizens are less productive, or less productive. Done. Now I need to explain it a little bit. So I will say overweight people often suffer from tiredness and stress. This reduces their, instead of reduces, I can use the word lessens, lessens their work capacity and results in lower productivity. That's all, guys. So I got my effect paragraph also. Okay, so let me check number of words. Well, I think very less, around 50 only. So I have got 52. Okay. Overall, how many words? Overall, I have got around 197. So I am safe here. I need to write minimum 200. Okay. So how many words I got in this one? Well, 47. That is also okay. Now you can also, uh, you can also say like, just to increase the number of words, I will say obesity affects, well, I will change in this way. Obesity affects people's health and productivity, of a country, done. So this is my first statement. Okay, now I will change my the second statement, that is your first of all. Okay, first of all, now I cannot write same thing again and again. I will say first of all, being overweight, I will start in that way. Being overweight has some health risk. So being overweight has some health risk. No need to write some, has health risk, such as, that is up to you. Okay, has some health risk, Obesity increases the risk of, okay, it increases the risk of, and I will write actually obesity increases the risk of many health problems. That's all. So this is my statement. Okay. Now how many words I have got? 64. So see, I have added 12 more words here. So I'm following the same structure. So here you have like first cause, then you explained it in detail. Okay, up to this point. Then you had like second cause, then you have explained it. Then you define like this was general statement just to increase the number. Then I have given this one your effect statement, then explanation. Again effect statement, then explanation. Now let's jump on to our conclusion. So first I will write here. Now conclusion is going to be very simple. To conclude, I always start in this way. Obesity is a big problem that affects many people nowadays. Okay, then it is mainly caused by unhealthy eating practices, okay, are simply like unhealthy eating and an inactive lifestyle, okay, and an inactive lifestyle. So instead of using sedentary word, I will use inactive lifestyle. Okay, inactive lifestyle resulting in severe health problems and loss of productivity. Done. Okay. How many words I have got? I have got 32. So, well, let me check how many words are there. 21. So I'll go with this one. To conclude, obesity is mainly caused by, so I'll just keep it like this. I don't want to write more than 25 words in my this one, your conclusion. So that's all guys. I am done with my conclusion paragraph also. So see, this is your overall paragraph. Let me just highlight all. So first one, your paraphrasing. Then second one is what? Your outline. Okay. Then your first cause. Okay. This is your first cause. Then you have the explanation. Okay. Up to this point. Then guys, second cause here. Okay. Well, up to this point you have second cause. Then I have given your its explanation. Okay. That's all. Now in the same way, this was your journal statement. Okay. So what I will do, I will highlight this one. This I added just to increase the number of words. So I will write here. This is going to be your word, your first effect, then your explanation. Okay, explanation. Then like your second effect, then explanation of second one. So see, in this way I have got how many words? More than 200 words. Exactly 231. Okay. So I can like make it 220 also by just removing 2 or 3 sentences. But I won't do that. 231 is more than, well, it's okay. The limit is 200 and 300. Okay. So you can follow this particular structure. Okay. Yeah, just pause the video here and either you can take screenshot or you can, make a note of everything. That is up to you. Now let's see how many like conjunctions and high lexes I have used. The primary cause of. So this one is actually topic specific. Then I have written like another cause of. This is also topic specific. Due to this, this is also topic specific. Then I have written like, well, nothing here. First of all, this is also like connecting word. Secondly, it is also connecting word. Okay, these lessons, So here this is what this is referring to, whatever statement I had given earlier. Okay, so other than that, what else? To conclude is there, and here nothing because I had changed it. That's all. So all these are, your topic specific. Coming on to vocabulary part, I have used like sedentary lifestyle. Okay, sedentary lifestyle. Then somewhere like inactive lifestyle, unhealthy eating. I am writing actually unhealthy eating twice or thrice. So well, I can change that. Fast food. I can write junk food also. Have I written it anywhere? No. Well, I had written fast food twice. So see, consumption of fast food and then again fast food. So I will say here junk food. Junk food, and I won't say are. I will just write junk food is. I won't be writing in plural. Junk food is rich in calories and unhealthy fats. Done. So I have got junk food word here. Then being overweight, that is also like little bit, I would say, on the advanced side. Unhealthy eating. So unhealthy eating, I'm using it twice. So I will say mainly caused by poor eating habits. Poor eating habits. Poor eating habits. So this also is like little bit different. So along with, that is also okay. Along with the means I am going to use some, there is going to be first statement, then second one. Okay, along with the, okay. So when you are writing these many connecting words, when you are writing uncommon vocabulary, that will help you to score 79 plus score. Okay, so that's all guys. Thank you very much. Now jump on to the next lecture for problem and solution essay.